Hi there, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Thursday. It is the 19th of March, 5:34. I'm Emily Vukovic.
Thursday's so close to Friday.
Isn't it?
I'm Tom Reynolds, by the way. And you know what Friday is?
The first day of spring?
Yeah, exactly. You got it. You win the prize. First day of spring, finally. I mean, everybody's... I was just gauging yesterday a few conversations. People are so just fed
Oh, they're done.
They are so fed up with this crappy, cool weather.
I'm actually feeling better now that most of the snow is gone. Like, that's actually giving me a little uplift, you know? That's making me feel better.
Now there's garbage. I picked up a whole basket full of garbage around the house yesterday. It was just everywhere.
No, it's everybody else's garbage.
Well, exactly.
Let's take a look at our current temperatures.
With a bit of sunshine, so it's on the good side of zero.
Yeah, I mean, and we're complaining about winter. Well, Atlantic Canada...
The poor people.
I know.
Really.
So if we're complaining, they can complain more. But they're a hardy bunch out there. They can take it a little bit better than we can. Right. Before we get to your long range, here's Tom with traffic. Not bad. We've got high pressure in place today. Temperatures about 2 degrees, so a little cooler than our seasonal average. We've got cloud cover moving in tonight, and areas down towards the extreme south could actually pick up a few isolated flurries. We're talking through Hamilton and in through Niagara. Tomorrow, an awesome day. The winds are going to shift to more of a southerly flow, so we are going to be seeing temperatures around 6 degrees. And then Saturday, getting clipped by the system to the north, could see some mixing. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It is Thursday. It is the 19th of March, 5:44. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. And can you imagine down on the East Coast having a snow plowing contract?
No.
This year?
You'd be loaded.
Well, I mean, the contract, if you had to go by just, go as you plow, pay as you plow, boy, you would have made a lot of money this year.
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I'll show you some video of that coming up in just a few moments. We've got our current temperatures. It is a cold start to the day today for many areas. We're talking like minus double digits again. I know.
Great. Up in Barrie, you're looking at 2 today, so it's okay. Yeah, it's just people are so done with this cold weather.
So you mean if I show them this must-see video, they're not going to want to see it?
They may not want to see it. Could be I don't want to see this video.
Well, this is in Halifax. It's not here, but could you imagine being this person opening up your garage door and this?
I don't want to see this.
That's what you see?
No, I don't want to see it.
Could you imagine? That is their car. Yeah, like 46 centimeters of snow, and not only 46 centimeters of snow, but it was blowing and drifting, and it was just an absolute mess. This was yesterday this happened. So they're going to be cleaning up for a little while, I think. For us, I'll talk long range in just a moment, but first, Tom, what's going on the roads? Today, not a bad day. Daytime high, 2 degrees and sunshine. Tomorrow, a much better day. We're going to get some southerly flow. But before we get there, we do have a system to our north. It's going to be bringing in quite a bit of cloud cover by sunset tonight. And areas further to the south, Hamilton through Niagara, could pick up a few light flurries. But for the most part, it clears out relatively quickly. We get that warm southerly flow throughout the day tomorrow. First day of spring, we're seeing a daytime high of 7 degrees. By Saturday, unfortunately, a little piece of the polar vortex, yes, I said it, breaks off, and we are going to be seeing much cooler temperatures throughout the day on Sunday. So the potential is there for a little bit of mixing for Saturday, and then the cold air comes in. We stay cold for Monday, but then we start to rebound into next week. A nice day today, but before we get to all the details, take a look at where they're not seeing spring-like conditions. Snowbanks are huge. Oh, they're a hardy bunch there, and I feel for them. I really do. High pressure in place for us, and I feel kind of cheeky being like, and here it's gorgeous. We're seeing some sunshine. Temperatures tomorrow are even better. It's the first day of spring. We're going to get up to 7 degrees. Before that, I should mention we do have a system to the south that could bring Hamilton and Niagara a few flurries later on tonight and into tomorrow morning, but by then it'll all clear out. And then for Saturday, unfortunately, we've got this system to the north that is just going to sink a little bit further south and just kind of clip us. So northern areas of the GTA could see a few isolated flurries, maybe some mixing. We've got literally a piece of the polar vortex breaking off, coming in through southern Ontario, and this is what's really going to cool our temperatures down for Sunday and into Monday. So great day tomorrow. We're looking at 7 degrees, 4 for Saturday. Sunday, cooling down to -1, feeling like -6, and then Monday, daytime high of 0, but temperatures rebound into next week. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It's 4 minutes after 6 o'clock. It's Thursday. It is March the 18th, I think.
I think it's the 19th.
19th.
Yeah, 19th.
19th.
Yeah.
I'm Emily Vukovic.
Well, we know what day it is.
No, I have no idea. I have no idea.
You were busy yesterday. You were playing. What were you doing?
Well, we'll talk about what I was doing in just a minute.
Right.
to our current temperatures. March break festivities continue. Kevin Yard's joining us up at Black Creek Village this morning. He'll be joining us around 6:30. And yesterday, I took my daughter to Tupi and Binu at the Burlington Mall.
That was exciting, I bet.
There was like 200, 300 people there. Well, I've never seen anything like it.
Well, they have a big fan base. Big fan base, really. Yeah.
It was like a 20-minute show, and there was like 400 children there. I'm not kidding. I've never seen anything like it before.
When my kids were small, I took them to Polka Dot Door.
Oh, yes, you thought the Pokeroo was a giraffe.
He wasn't sure.
He was like, what's that giraffe show, the spots that hides on you?
He's supposed to be a kangaroo. Who would have known? But anyway, Polka Dot Door, and there'd be 400 or 500 kids sitting there watching.
Insane. And strollers everywhere.
Well, of course. Yeah, baby diapers, strollers, it just goes on and on.
I got lots of years to look forward to, I think, especially now that, I'll be doing it again soon. Talk to Tom to check some of those out, but that is really stunning. We'll talk more about your long range, but first, here's Tom. Let's start with today. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Today's not necessarily going to feel incredibly spring-like. We are going to be seeing some sunshine, only a high of 2 degrees. Tonight, in fact, Hamilton through Niagara could pick up a few isolated flurries with that system to our south, but tomorrow, as Tom was mentioning, first day of spring, it is going to feel and look like spring. We're seeing a mix of sun and cloud, and we have this nice warm southerly flow coming through the GTA, which means we are going to be seeing warmer temperatures, getting up to a daytime high of 7. Unfortunately, on Saturday, however, we do have this system to our north that's just going to clip by, give us a few isolated flurries, potentially some mixing, and then colder temperatures on Sunday. Before we get to those details, could you imagine being this person? I know this is time-lapse, so it's really quick. But we've been feeling for them down through the East Coast. They have been dealing with some pretty horrific scenes, and I honestly watched a story of my worst nightmare yesterday. A Halifax Global reporter helped a woman in labor through a snowstorm and into an ambulance. And she's crawling through the snow, and I could just thinking about it just makes me feel a little sick. High pressure today. We've got sunshine in the forecast, and we are going to be seeing a system to our south give us the potential for a few isolated flurries through Hamilton and through the Niagara region. By the way, we're talking about that story coming up in your Force of Nature Extended, and the full story details are on our website as well. Tomorrow, a good day. We've got that southerly flow. It's going to make it feel like spring because, hey, it is the first day of spring. We're going to get up to a daytime high of 7 degrees, but then on Saturday, literally a piece of the polar vortex breaks off, and we are going to be seeing much cooler temperatures for Sunday, and the potential is there for a little bit of mixing Saturday afternoon as well, especially areas north of the city, but temperatures do start to rebound into next week. Flying cars in our future? Buried cars in the Atlantic future. And from northern to southern lights, this is news in a minute. Chitty chitty bang bang, anyone? A Slovakian company is bringing a science fiction staple one step closer to reality within the clouds. Aeromobile says it's designed a flying car that can land anywhere. What's more, in just 2 years, it may be ready to land in your garage. Atlantic Canada in a nutshell. Winter just keeps on coming as another 30 centimeters of snow could be hitting areas of the Atlantic on Wednesday. This footage from our friends at CBC may just perfectly encompass what Maritimers are facing. Digging out your car, wedged tail up in the mother of all snowdrifts. Lastly, you've heard of the Northern Lights. Now take a look at what's known as the Southern Lights. Thanks, Jacqueline. You can check out more Science Behind the Weather videos at our website, theweathernetwork.com. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Thursday. It is the 19th of March, and today's going to be a pretty good day. We're going to see some sunshine, but temperatures will be a little on the cool side. If you're looking for something fun to do with the kids this March break, you can't actually touch the frogs, but you can certainly get up and close and personal with them and, read all sorts of really interesting information, and it's pretty cool. All right, before we get to your forecast details, let's take a look at this must-see video. Meters an hour, creating drifts like that. I would probably shed a few tears. Frozen tears, but I would shed a few tears. Sunshine for us today. We're seeing a daytime high of 2 degrees. Tonight we do have a system to the south, could bring Hamilton and in through the Niagara area, a few isolated flurries. But tomorrow, for our first day of spring, we're looking at a daytime high of 7 degrees. Now for Saturday, it looks as though we're going to get clipped by this system to our north, but our temperatures will stay mild. We're looking at 7 degrees. Could see a few isolated showers, and then temperatures are going to be dropping behind the cold front. So we're only going to see a daytime high of -1 for Sunday. Here's Tom now with an update on your commute. Yes, I do. And it's not going to be a bad day today. And we'll talk temperatures in just a few moments. But first, take a look at this must-see video. Now, this is a time lapse of somebody shoveling so much snow. But you know what? They're troopers. They're getting it. They're cleaning it up. And I actually feel kind of bad giving you this forecast because we are the complete opposite. We're going to see spring-like values moving into tomorrow. Tonight, we do have a system to our south that could bring us a few isolated flurries through Hamilton and in through the Niagara region. And we're only hitting 2 degrees today. So it's not going to feel incredibly spring-like today. But tomorrow, because we're kind of sandwiched in between those two systems, we have a southerly flow coming in. We're going to see a mix of sun and cloud and temperatures hitting around 7 degrees. Saturday, temperatures stay mild. We do have that system to our north that's going to clip us with a few isolated showers, but for the most part, a decent day. And then for Sunday, literally a piece of the polar vortex breaks off again, and we are going to be seeing colder temperatures. Sunday, we're looking at -1. Monday, it's cold. We're looking at -1, feeling like -4. But then as we get into the latter half of next week, temperatures do start to rebound through the GTA. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday. It's March the 19th, 44 minutes after 6 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. Hopefully your day has started off well. It's Thursday, so we're starting to get close to the end of the week. And tomorrow is the first day of spring, which I'm sure everybody is a collective sigh of relief because I'll tell you, it's just been brutal.
And it's going to be beautiful, too. We've got temperatures hovering around 7 degrees, and part of the weekend looks good, but I'll give you the not-so-great details coming up in just a moment. We joined Kevin Yard. He's in Toronto at the famous Black Creek Pioneer Village. And, Kevin, I have to say, you are fitting in nicely with that chapeau. It's Kevin. It's totally Kevin. That's obvious. All right, before we get to your forecast details, take a look at this must-see video. The East Coast have just been hammered this winter. You're not getting anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure. I almost feel bad delivering the forecast to you here because of what they're going through there, but we'll get to all those good details. First, here's Tom with traffic.
What you do there is you lower the door back down
And go back to bed.
and come back in 3 months.
Well, we are going to see some sunshine today and 2 degrees. Could see a few isolated flurries tonight with the system passing to our south through Hamilton and into Niagara. Southerly flow tomorrow and into Saturday, so temperatures bumping up to 7 degrees. Could see a few isolated flurries for Saturday, and then things change. A piece of the polar vortex breaks off and is going to bring in a lot of Arctic air coming in for Sunday and into Monday. Tuesday doesn't look so hot either, but at least we're seeing sunshine. That's the silver lining. So yeah, we're going to go from 7 degrees Friday and Saturday to only a high of -1 for Sunday. Hi there, I'm Emily Vukovic. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday. It is the 19th of March, and it's time now to take a look at your long-range forecast. Tomorrow being the first official day of spring. Will we see spring-like conditions? Yes, we will. Now, we are going to be seeing the potential for some morning mixing down towards the south. A few isolated flurries possible through Hamilton and through Niagara. But then temperatures are going to rise throughout the day. We're going to be seeing a daytime high around 7 degrees. Saturday, seasonal temperatures yet again could see a few late showers in the day. We could pick up a few millimeters here and there, but for the most part, it's going to be a fairly decent afternoon. We've got colder temperatures coming in for Sunday. Literally, a piece of the polar vortex is broken off and is going to be giving us a lot of Arctic air Sunday into Monday. Temperatures are going to be remaining cool, and as well as into Tuesday. We do start to rebound slightly, but we do see the real rebound is going to be into the middle to end of next week. So get out and enjoy the 7 degrees tomorrow, 7 degrees for Saturday. Could see a few isolated showers, and then Sunday, we're only going to see a daytime high of -1, feeling closer to -7. So looks as though the roller coaster continues, but the good news is that we are going to be seeing sunshine into the long-range forecast. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds right now. He has an update on your morning commute. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday. It is the 19th of March, 4 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. Nice looking day out there. Blue sky, sunshine on the way.
All right, we've got Kevin Yard. He is continuing his March break madness. Today he is at Black Creek Pioneer Village. And Kevin, what are you up to? Thanks, Kevin. One of the hashtags that we've been pushing here at the Weather Network is Snowstorm Hero, and here's a really good example of one.
And the reporter had to be explained to the ambulance department that there was an actual second lady at the same location in labor simultaneously. So pretty dramatic. Anyway, I think both mothers got to hospital.
Yes, they did.
Everything's
Elisa
okay.
and Lisa are their names.
goodness.
I couldn't even imagine. Like, that is my worst nightmare. I'm like, no, no.
Is your neighbor pregnant by
No.
any chance? Oh, then you're in luck.
Well, I've got the details in just a moment, but first, here's Tom. Well, today we're looking at 2 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud, and then tonight we do have a system to our south, could bring in some cloud cover and the potential for a few flurries through Hamilton and in through the Niagara region. Tomorrow we're sandwiched in between 2 systems, but we've got a southerly flow, so warming up nicely to 7 degrees. Saturday also 7, but we could see a few showers from a system to our north, and then Sunday, literally a piece of the polar vortex breaks off and brings in a lot of cold air for the beginning of next week, but we do rebound by the end.
Not doing too badly right now as we head across. It's looking fairly good as you make your way across. And on most of the routes, you're going to find some delays. And there goes Emily. She's here. She's back in the studio, and she has more information on your forecast right now.
Not much I could have done about that. I can't crawl underneath, that's for sure. High pressure, we've got sunshine today. We're looking at a daytime high of 2 degrees, so cool. We do have a system to our south that is going to be bringing in the potential for flurries tonight in Hamilton and Niagara, but we warm up nicely tomorrow for the first day of spring, a daytime high of 7 degrees. I do. Today we've got high pressure in place. We'll see some sunshine. Tonight, we do have a system to our south that could just skirt by Hamilton and in through Niagara, bringing in a few isolated flurries. Throughout the day tomorrow, we get up to 7 degrees. First official day of spring. We will see a little bit of lingering cloud cover, but mostly a mix of sun and cloud. And then Saturday looking like a decent day as well with some sunshine, but we could see a few isolated showers with that system to our north. Come Sunday, piece of the polar vortex. Yeah, that's right. I said polar vortex. Breaks off, and we are actually going to be seeing much colder temperatures as we get into the beginning of next week. Temperatures drop by Sunday. We're only looking at a high of -1 in Monday. Similar forecast, but at least we are going to be seeing some sunshine. Hi there, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. It is Thursday. It is the 19th of March, 7:44. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and a beautiful day, lovely sunshine, blue skies. Could be a little bit warmer.
Could
a
be.
little bit.
Tomorrow, you just wait.
I'm waiting.
Let's check in with Kevin Yard. He has had such a wonderful week. He's been participating in all sorts of March break activities. Today, Pioneer Black Creek Village. Kevin, did you ever find out who the thief was? Now, see, I totally thought it was going to say Kevin Yard or Tom Reynolds. I really did. You can never trust those guys. All right, take a look at this must-see video before we get to your long-range forecast. Now are causing snowdrifts. Well, they were huge. They're just massive. We'll talk about our forecast in just a moment. But first, Tom, what's going on the roads? The forecast is in pretty good shape, too. We've got high pressure today getting up to 2 degrees, so still a little on the cool side. We do have a system to our south tonight that could bring Hamilton and in through the Niagara region a few isolated flurries. Throughout the day tomorrow, beautiful day. We've got sunshine, temperatures getting up to 7 degrees for the first day of spring. We stay mild throughout the day on Saturday with that southerly flow, but we could see a few isolated showers by the afternoon with that system to our south. And then behind the cold front, temperatures cooling down dramatically. By Sunday, we're only looking at a daytime high of -1. Hi, good morning. Thanks for joining us here on this Thursday. It is March the 19th, 4 minutes after 8 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and a beautiful, bright, sunny day. The sun actually having some impact on the drive. It's slowing things down a little bit.
Is it?
Well, because you're driving into it low on the horizon, right in your eyes, and it's hard to see. So just be careful.
Well, it is a beautiful day for March break activities, and Kevin Yard joins us from the amazing Black Creek Pioneer Village. And Kevin, honestly, you've done some really cool things this week, but I would have to say, as a viewer, this is probably the coolest one that I've seen you at.
Integra? Okay, back inside to the studio. I think Integra wants my arm or my microphone.
She just wants a snack. Thanks, Kevin. So much fun. Take a look at this must-see video. There is a vehicle under there. Our poor friends in Atlantic Canada, they've had it so rough this winter. I'll talk about our forecast coming up in just a few moments, but Tom, what's going on our roads? High pressure in place today, only a high of 2 degrees. We do have a system to our south that's going to bring in quite a bit of cloud cover by tonight, possibly a few isolated flurries through Hamilton and in through the Niagara region. Sunshine throughout the day tomorrow, more of a mix of sun and cloud, but a warm southerly flow bringing in temperatures up to about 7 degrees. Perfect for the first day of spring. We stay mild throughout the day on Saturday, but this system to the north just clips us with a few isolated showers. Behind that, cold front, piece of the polar vortex coming off. We are going to be seeing cool temperatures. Really cool temperatures in comparison. -1 feeling closer to -7 by Sunday. Sunshine today, only 2 degrees. We do have a system coming in tonight that's just going to brush by the south through Hamilton and through the Niagara region. Could give us a few isolated flurries. Tomorrow, the wind shift to more of a southerly direction, which is great news because that's going to help warm us up for the first day of spring to 7 degrees, and it's going to be quite beautiful throughout the day on Saturday, minus a few showers, and then much cooler temperatures behind the cold front on Sunday. Hi there, good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Thursday. It is the 19th of March. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and I'm so thankful that finally we're going to see the equinox come tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yay.
The same time, length of day and night about the same.
Yep.
The sun is right over the equator.
Yep.
I love it. The vernal equinox, finally here.
It's about time. It really is. Okay, Kevin is having such a great time this week. I think Kevin is really, really enjoying March break festivities this week. And today he joins us live from Black Creek Pioneer Village. And Kevin, you guys have been searching for a thief all morning. Please tell me you have solved the mystery. I think it was Kevin. That's what I think. All right, we'll get to your long-range forecast in just a few moments. We'll also check in for traffic. But first, take a look at this must-see video. Throughout the blizzard yesterday, so no one's going anywhere fast in Nova Scotia today. Our forecast coming up, but first, here's Tom. Well, today looks pretty good. We're going to see a daytime high of 2 degrees, so a little on the cool side, but high pressure, so lots of sunshine. We've got a system to our south tonight that's going to bring us some cloud cover and possibly some flurries through Hamilton and in through the Niagara region. By tomorrow, we've got a southerly wind, so our temperatures are going to be warming up nicely for the first day of spring. We'll get up to a daytime high of 7 degrees. We'll stay mild for Saturday, but we could have a few showers moving in later on with this system to our north. And then behind the cold front, much cooler temperature values for Sunday, a high of -1. I don't even really know what to say about that. Good old Nathan Coleman. He is our hardy Atlantic Bureau reporter, and he does a great job. He has had quite the winter, tons of snow through Atlantic Canada. He's done a great job. Thanks so much for that, Nathan. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Thursday. It is the 19th of March, and March break festivities continue. With that, we join our GTA reporter, Mr. Kevin Yard, who has had to endure some pretty rough situations. And Kevin, as I understand it, today you've actually traveled back in time. Oh, they are just magnificent, aren't they? Beautiful, beautiful creatures, those horses. Okay, take a look at this must-see video before we get to your forecast details or more images of the Aurora Borealis on our website, theweathernetwork.com. Okay, we've got high pressure firmly in place for today, which means we are going to be seeing sunshine. Temperatures a little on the cool side, more like yesterday, 2 degrees. System to our south tonight could bring Hamilton in through Niagara, a few isolated flurries, but tomorrow, southerly wind, bringing in a daytime high of 7 degrees for the first official day of spring. We are going to continue to see that warm air push in for Saturday, but we could pick up a few isolated flurries with that system to our north and then much cooler values for Sunday. You can check out more science behind the weather at our website, theweathernetwork.com. Thanks so much for that, Jacqueline. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Thursday. It is the 19th of March, and March break festivities continue. Our own Kelly Noseworthy checked out a very cool exhibit. Thanks, Kelly. Now, before we get to forecast details, take a look at my worst nightmare. This calls 911 and waits for the ambulance to get there. He's actually like helping her breathe through contractions. I don't even know. I can't even talk about it. High pressure in place for us today. We've got sunshine on the way. That's what we call a winter storm hero, by the way. We are going to see some cloud cover by tonight. Could see a few isolated flurries just along the lakeshore down through Hamilton and Niagara. Tomorrow, a beautiful day, a mix of sun and cloud getting up to 7 degrees for the first official day of spring. Saturday stays mild, but we could see a few showers from that passing system to our north, and then a little piece of the polar vortex breaks off and gives us a much cooler day for Sunday. Well, not only is that an issue in Moose Jaw, but right here at home, just take a look behind me. You can see a lot of the rivers and streams that we've been dealing with throughout the GTA. Ice jams could certainly be an issue. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Thursday. It is the 19th of March, and March break festivities continue. Kevin Yard has had a great time this week. He's been to all sorts of locations, and today he joins us from Pioneer Black Creek Village. And Kevin, have you guys found that thief yet? They found her footprint last time we checked in, so I'm suspicious. High pressure in place for today. We are going to be seeing some sunshine, temperatures getting up to 2 degrees. Tonight's system to our south brings in some cloud cover and the potential for a few isolated flurries. Tomorrow, temperatures warm up with that southerly flow. We're going to get up to 7 degrees. Great for the first official day of spring. And for Saturday, a very similar forecast, but we do have the risk of a few isolated showers from that system to our north. By Sunday, a piece of the polar vortex breaks off and brings in more Arctic air. We've got another cold snap on the way, but it's only going to last for a couple of days, and it's not going to be as cold as say we were in the middle of February. That's good news. We're only looking at -1 for Sunday after 7 degrees for Saturday. -1 for Monday, 1 degree on Tuesday, and it looks as though temperatures are going to rebound nicely into next week. Thanks so much, Kim. You can check out our website, theweathernetwork.com, for more videos of around the world in 60 seconds. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Thursday. It is the 19th of March, and as March break festivities continue, Kelly Noseworthy checked out a very cool exhibit. Thanks so much, Kelly. I actually took my daughter Brooklyn there with my nieces, and we had such a great time the other day. It's such a cool exhibit. You'd really like it. Space station to see it, too. We've got high pressure in place today, a high of 2 degrees. Tonight, system to our south could bring us quite a bit of cloud cover, possibly some flurries through Hamilton and into the Niagara region. But tomorrow, first day of spring, we're going to see a daytime high of 7 degrees. We stay quite mild for Saturday, but we could pick up a few showers from this system to our north. We are going to be seeing a big cool down behind that cold front by Sunday. We're only looking at a daytime high of -1. Those are incredible. Thanks so much, Deb, for that great story. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Thursday, the 19th of March. Thanks so much for joining us. March break activities continue, and Kevin Yard has been a busy man this week. He has been all over the city and back, and today he actually takes us back in time. Morning, Kevin. Miss Moriarty, yeah, it's got to be you. All right, take a look at this must-see video before we get to our forecast details. Impressive drifts, not going anywhere fast. Now for us, we are going to see sunshine today, only a daytime high of 2 degrees. We do have a system to our south bringing in cloud cover around sunset, and we're going to see the risk of a few flurries through Hamilton and in through the Niagara region. Tomorrow, a beautiful day, a mix of sun and cloud getting up to 7 degrees. Now by Saturday, temperatures still staying mild with that southerly flow, but we could just get clipped by the system to our north, giving us a few isolated flurries. Now by Sunday, a piece of the polar vortex breaks off. I know, I said it, polar vortex, it's back. And it is going to bring in a lot of cold Arctic air with it. So be prepared to bundle back up again for the beginning of next week. So we go from 7 degrees tomorrow, 7 degrees for Saturday, chance of a few isolated showers, and then Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday, we're sunny, but we're going to be staying cool. As we get to the end of next week, it looks as though temperatures will start to rebound. And with winds gusting up to 70 to 90 kilometers an hour, oh, it's no wonder they had those large snow drifts. I mean, the snowbanks are already, yay high. Thanks so much for joining us on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Thursday. It is the 19th of March. March break festivities continue. If you were looking for something cool this week, it's a great day to take the kids outside. We're going to see winds, but they're going to be very light. Tonight, we do have a system to the south that is going to bring in a little bit of cloud cover. We're looking at the potential for flurries through Hamilton and in through Niagara. Throughout the day tomorrow, first day of spring, this is going to be a good day, especially to go to the provincial park because it's going to be mild. We're looking at 7 degrees for not only Friday, but into Saturday as well. But we could get clipped with a few showers with a system to our north. By Sunday, things really do cool down. We literally have a chip of the polar vortex breaking off, and that's what's going to give us these cool Arctic temperatures for into the beginning of next week. But by the end, we certainly start to rebound.